I wanted to take you through and show you how easy and quickly it is to generate a schedule. You can see that I have a sample tournament set up, 156 teams. I have my sites configured, all of my pools are configured, and I have a few schedule exceptions in as well. I can click the generate schedule, and you can see that I have two options. The first is automatically scheduling based on the tournament system defaults, or I can manually schedule and I can have control over specific site rankings and pull to bracket play options. I'm going to click the manual option, and you can see that I have the ability to choose from each age group what teams I want to go to the different bracket levels. For this tournament, I just want to move the 16s. I want each team to go to a different level based on their final standings. I click save, and you'll see that those selections are shown under the configured age groups. Now that I'm done with that, I click next and I move on to the next step. That is selecting sites. I can configure the sites for each age group and select where I want teams to play and in which order I want them to be scheduled. So for this age group, I only want teams to play at that site. I can select that site, click save, and you see that that site is configured with that age group. If I want to select multiple sites, I can choose several different sites and then move them and rank them accordingly. I click save, and again, those sites are configured for that age group. If I'm done with my age group site configuration, I click next, and I'll move on to where I can then delete game slots. If there's specific times that I don't want teams to be scheduled, I simply click the checkbox next to those game slots and click the delete selected link. I don't want to delete any for this tournament, so I'm going to uncheck them and leave them blank. After everything is ready, you click assign games, and you'll see that the whole schedule is generated in just a few seconds. It's easily viewable for pool play and bracket play by age group. Now I can go and click accept schedule, and I'll have the ability to move games around and view based on specific filter criterias. You can see those filter criterias here. I can sort by a specific site, I can sort by an age group, and I can look at specific teams within that age group. So all the age groups are shown at the different sites. If I go back up to the top, I can select just the 14 and under age group, and I can go through and see that all of their games are scheduled down here. If for some reason I wanted to move these games, all I do is click on one game and drag it up to another game slot. I can move games around very quickly and very easily to make a few changes that the scheduler couldn't handle. The second that you click and drag and drop, those game times are changed and it's automatically updated in the system. You can go back up again and view the entire schedule, and you'll see that all the games that we moved are still in the position that they were moved to. You'll also see in the My Games tab that this is where you will enter the scores once the games start. You can also view bracket play games for specific age groups and see all of the brackets that were generated. The tournament is now set up. I can very easily go through and change or move games as needed, and I'm ready to start my tournament.